A sudden shockwave hits the Alpha Quadrant as a fleet of Borg ships emerges from a transwarp conduit near Earth, launching a devastating surprise attack. The Federation fleet, scrambling to form a defense, becomes the last line of resistance, standing between the Borg and the billions of lives on Earth. The battle soon descends into chaos as Borg vessels begin systematically targeting individual Federation ships. Tractor beams and assimilation rays lock onto their targets, breaching the hulls and dispatching drones to invade the ships. The assimilation process spreads like wildfire as multiple vessels fall prey to the Borg, their crews converted into drones, and the ships themselves are turned against the Federation. The USS Roosevelt, a Nebula-class cruiser, is among the first to be lost, its phasers now firing on former allies as the ship becomes a weapon of the collective. As more Starfleet vessels are compromised, the situation grows dire. The arrival of a Borg Tactical Cube, larger and more formidable than the standard cubes, threatens to break the Federation's defense entirely. Its heavy firepower devastates the Federation line, with disruptor beams tearing through shields and hulls alike. The Federation fleet, battered and with some of its own ships fighting against them, struggles to maintain cohesion as Earth's planetary defenses brace for a possible breach. Amid the mounting chaos, Admiral Hayes aboard the USS Courageous coordinates a final, desperate counteroffensive. The remaining Starfleet ships, now fewer and more spread out, rally for a last-ditch effort to overwhelm the tactical cube. The USS Enterprise E, at the forefront, leads the charge, with the fleet concentrating all firepower on the tactical cube's weak points. Phaser arrays and quantum torpedoes slam into the same vulnerable area in relentless waves, each shot coordinated to strike just as the cube's regeneration systems are taxed to their limit. Gradually, the relentless assault begins to take its toll. The tactical cube's adaptive shielding falters, and its outer armor buckles under the barrage. With no opportunity to recover, the sustained firepower from the entire fleet overwhelms its defenses. Phaser beams slice deeper into the hull, reaching critical systems and triggering cascading failures throughout the ship. The tactical cube's weapon systems fall silent, and in its final moments, a concentrated volley of torpedoes finds its way to the ship's core. The tactical cube erupts in a blinding explosion, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. The last of the Borg fleet is vanquished, but the victory is hard-won. The Federation fleet, though triumphant, is left in disarray, with many ships destroyed or crippled. The debris of the fallen ships drifts silently in orbit, a grim reminder of the battle's cost. As rescue operations begin and damage assessments are made, the surviving crews take solace in the fact that Earth remains unassimilated. The battle's end is bittersweet, marked by both relief and grief. Starfleet has once again stood its ground against the Borg, proving that even when facing overwhelming odds, the spirit and resolve of the Federation endure.